Welcome back to Domingo Live. Hope you're staying warm. Bien calentitos hoy por la mañana.
I'm watching Domingo Live with some hot chocolate or cafecito, right?
Absolutely. You know, we know that a lot of communities here in South Texas have opened up warming centers for those who may not have the adequate accommodations at home or perhaps want company during times like this. And of course, we appreciate that our communities do that, and so many different organizations open their doors to families who can not afford to maybe turn up the heat.
Yes.
One of those communities is my hometown in Beeville.
Beeville,
and we've got our dear friend and of course colleague Josh Maxwell out there right now, who is at one of the warming centers in Beeville. Josh, where are you exactly in Beeville?
Rudy, I am at First Christian Church in Beeville, and while it may be cold outside, the hospitality in here is very warm. This church is acting as a warming center for individuals in need during this cold weather, and with me I have Reverend Maggie Mossler with First Christian Church. And Miss Mossler, thank you so much for joining me today, and kind of just tell me a little bit about this church and about this warming center today.
I'm not prepared. The warming center will be open this afternoon at 3, although some people have come up early, and it's going to be open through Tuesday noon. The businesses and the community has really responded well to our plea for like food and paper products to help run the shelter, and the Red Cross has provided cots for them to sleep on if they're going to spend the night. So.
And how important is it to have this place open, especially with all the community support and with Beeville being a small town?
Well, you know, not everyone is going to, not everyone has a warm place to stay. And so it's really important, and especially being a church, we should offer, what would Jesus do? So we should offer a place for comfort and food.
And for people who may want to lend a helping hand and to really help people in need right now, is there anything they can do to maybe come out here and lend a helping hand?
Well, they can always bring food if they wish. Paper products are always welcome. If they want to just come and be a presence and welcome people, that would be great too.
And just tell me a little bit about what that presence means during this time, because I know weather like this doesn't really happen often here.
Yeah. We don't do warming centers very often. In fact, this is the first time our church has done it. So it's a learning curve, but it got set up really fast. And we have someone in the community that really pushed it and offered to run it for us the entire time, and his name is Richard Perry, and he'll be in a little bit. But yeah, it's important because it's cold out there.
Of course, and thank you so much, Reverend Mossler, for having me today and speaking with me today. And Rudy, Barbie, as you just heard, this place does open at 3, but people are pouring in at this moment. But of course, I'll have more updates both on air and online. But for now, reporting live from Beeville, Josh Maxwell, 3 News. Now back to you.
Josh, thank you so much for that report. I do have a question. How many people does First Christian Church occupy? Is there a limit of people that is going to be able to go into that warming center?
Barbie, that is a good question, so I'm going to turn it back over. I do have one question. Is there a max occupancy about how many people can be in this warming center?
Richard, what do you say? Oh, this is Richard Perry. He's going to help us.
Good morning.
What do you think on the people?
Well, I usually always, when I'm playing for 40, but prepared for more. So it's like 40 is the start off number, but you never know what the situation may be. Sometimes I have people that's home alone and the power is out, their heat is out, and they're welcome to come and socialize, fellowship, have a meal. So all are welcome. We'll make room. God will provide.
That's right.
Thanks to the pastor in the church for allowing me to use the facilities.
Thank you.
Thanks to the community for their support in the city of Beeville.
Yes, sir, of course. Thank you. And Rudy, Barbie, you guys heard it there yourself. The community always ready to step up and help. But for now, reporting live from Beeville. Now back to you.
Thank you so much, Josh, for that report.
God will provide. I love
That's
those
right.
words. And it's like,
love that.
They're great communities throughout South Texas that do wonderful things for folks who cannot do for themselves and perhaps do just need some company and some friendship and camaraderie. And it's just one of those things that days like this, when we need to come together, we do. And that's one of the beautiful things that we can say about our area, Coastal Bend, area. It's just we've got a lot of wonderful folks out there. The Warming Center information there for you. If you don't know, if your community has a warming center, reach out to some of your elected officials and find out. They can point you in the right direction, wherever it is that you live here in South Texas.
Absolutely.